Sup? So today I'm going to be showing you this really cool new website. It's called Track Titan. Um, basically, what this website does is it tracks all of your races. So you download like a client, and then that client you install on your desktop, and then that client watches all your or tracks all of your races and your qualifyings and everything. Um, and then you can go online and you can do analysis of your laps, and it gives you tips as to how you can do better by checking your telemetry and comparing your telemetry to the pros, which is I think is really cool. So the paid version, there's a paid version and there's a free version, right? The paid version gives you like in-depth analysis, and the free version basically gives you like one section of the track that you need to work on to improve, right? So last night I did Watkins Glen on the race face league, the sprint race. So it's like a practice race for the main race, which is tonight. So this morning I just sat down and I went to go look at my laps to see where I was making mistakes, and analyze where I can do better. So I went into Track Titan just to see what it sort of recommends, and so. What you can see here is basically this is like your rating based on your results and your times and your consistency, right? I don't really care about this. What I really do care about is the analysis, right? So this is like an overview of the analysis of the corner into the inner loop, right? So this is the inner loop and this is the outer loop, right? So what Track Titan is telling me is that through the inner loop and the outer loop, this is where I need the most improvement in my lap, basically, right? And what's nice is you can see here they give you the pro lap, what the pro is doing, and then what you're doing. So you can see here the biggest difference here is the speed difference in the corner, right? And I know exactly where this is, and this is funny enough. This is the corner that I'm struggling with the most on Watkins Glen. It is one of the trickier corners. I sort of know why I'm struggling. My setup that I'm using is very aggressive. It's one of the Go setups, and the Go setups are like super aggressive, the esports setups. So I need to tune that setup a little bit to be less aggressive. But let's just jump into the analysis, so I can show you what the valuable insight that it actually gives you, right? So if you look at this analysis, you can see here. This is my fastest lap in the race from last night, 1:45.6, right? So it's taking my fastest, my best lap, and then taking this one corner that I'm having problems with and showing me the telemetry data compared to the pros, right? So you can see here the pros on these laps, they do a 1:42.7. That's probably qualifying with low fuel, but at this point I had like 60 liters or 70 liters of fuel in my car. So that we need to consider that as well. So if you're looking at it, you can see the racing line analysis over here, right? And then you can see the throttle and brake inputs, and then you can see the steering input as well, of the reference lap, which is in blue, and then my lap, which is in orange. So we're looking at the inner loop here specifically. So if I look at this, what it's showing me is that I'm braking a little bit earlier than the pros do, right? And it looks like I'm on full brake a little bit earlier than the pros do. Braking. I've already lowered my throttle quite a bit. And as we go through the corner, here's where the difference starts, right? So it looks like if you look at the line, the blue line is the alien line, right? So here, basically, what it's saying to me is that my car is already pointing in the wrong direction. It looks like the pros are pointing their car towards the curb already before they're braking. It looks like I'm a bit more straight, right? And this guy's also a bit wider on the track. He's a bit closer to the grass. I should work on that. And then so it looks like, yeah, he's pointing his car towards the curb. And then as we're going over the curb, we're pretty much similar, but you can see his speed is a bit higher over here, right? And then as he's going over the curb, he's touching the brake and the throttle at the same time. Now, what I sometimes do is I touch the throttle to stabilize the car. You can see here, I touch the throttle a bit later than what he does. But it looks like I should be touching the throttle earlier and a bit more. So the reason why they touch the throttle here through this corner is to stabilize the car. But I see that the brake and the throttle is being applied, right? And effectively, because he stabilized the car and he braked, he was able to slow down a bit more and control and have a tighter line into the corner. So what I do know is if you've got a tighter line through that corner, like you're close to the inside curve of the loop, so like over here, you can start accelerating through the corner a bit earlier, and that's exactly what he's doing here. So what I need to work on here is to slow the car down a bit more through this corner. Maybe apply some brake and throttle, and then get on the power a little earlier because I've stabilized the car. And then the second part, it looks like this guy slows down a little bit earlier than I do, but that's because he's doing a higher speed. So I've got a reference that I use currently for slowing down on that outer loop. Maybe I should just move that a bit earlier, and then I can accelerate earlier through the corner as well, gain more speed. Okay, that makes more sense. So what the site now has done for me is I could now look at the telemetry data of a pro, compare it to mine, look at the steering input. My steering input is pretty much the same. Not much different, to be honest. It's just the throttle and brake inputs that are slightly different here. I'm not going to brake earlier because I already feel like I'm braking late there. But I think what I will do is I will maybe point the car towards the curb, more towards the curb, so that I can brake in a straighter line. Because I think at this point here, I'm actually braking diagonally, so that I can bring the car in tighter and then accelerate earlier. Okay. Yeah, so the reason why I'm still slowing down here is because I'm going wide into this corner. And I actually don't clip this inside curb here. I should be clipping this inside curb and this one. So I should be driving through both of them, but I don't clip it. And my car's going too fast through here. Okay, that helps a lot. There's other things on this website that you can go look around on as well. You can see some of the leaderboards for specific tracks. They give you information about the memberships. So for free, you can record your games, analyze specific parts of your lap, see how fast you could be, and then get access to the Track Titan Academy and community challenges. And then the plus is like 99 in a month. You get more analysis on. It's like basically getting a free coach. Like you get a coach to tell you what you're doing wrong. You can analyze your laps. Now I know you could probably do this with your Motec data and compare it with the pros, but they don't always freely make that data available to you. I know there's Popometer as well that people use, which is also good. But I think this is a great thing. I'm actually considering signing up for this because I think it might work. Maybe even if I do it for like a year, or 6 months, just to get an idea of where I'm losing time, what I'm doing wrong, and then improve. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through anything else here now, but yeah, you should check out the site. It's tracktitan.io is the name of the site, and then you'll be able to see what it's about. And I hope this video was helpful to anyone or everyone that's watching. And I'll check you guys next time. Cheers.